DNA already modified to fit these times. A lot of these kids are born with an awareness already, a knowing of what they're supposed to do, and it's happening. People are noticing these interesting changes, these interesting aspects of their children, because they're beyond anything that's normal right now. As you can see, a lot of the mindset of the youth is very polluted, very contaminated. So it's easy to note when to acknowledge a child that is just naturally being positive, naturally showing its intelligence, naturally exposing happiness and joy and sharing it. This is the part of the change. All right, time is accelerating. Let me throw that in. Time is speeding very fast, and most of you are probably ignoring it because you're so caught up in your everyday routine. You know, trying to go to work, trying to feed the kids, trying to go to school, trying to take this, trying to do that. You know, we're just full of errands, so we get distracted. But for those of you that are paying attention, or can ask yourself, you know, what was last year, 2010, fast? If you inside can feel an intuitive feeling that says yes, well, guess what? Then it shouldn't be hard to notice how this is May 1st, 2011, and yes, time is moving fast, because we're practically halfway through the year of 2011. What does that say? What does that say to you? That the year is going to be finished before you know it. And then what does that say about 2012? What can we expect? The same thing, even faster. And that's what we're seeing. So what does that mean? Because there's a lot of talk about 2012. Well, for one, let's clear it up. It's not a bad thing. There's not going to be no major destruction, the end of the world, none of that. What is going to happen, there is going to be an end. There actually is, from what I understand, from my multiple sources. But the division is going to be depending on your mind state. All right, everyone's going to determine where they wind up after 2012. There's going to be a shift, and in this shift, there's going to be a split. And in this split, there's going to be two sides. One is going to be light consciousness, and the other one will be dark consciousness. Where one, the light consciousness side, will have a high vibration, will be full of individuals that are raising their vibration, that are going to be able to make the shift. Those that have not and will have not raised their energy levels are not going to be able to make the shifts, because their body will not be able to handle it. Their body will not be vibrating at the right frequency to allow it. You see what I'm saying? So it has nothing to do with being biased or judgment day or none of that. It has to do with whether you're ready or not. Whether you have a lot of problems, whether you have a lot of kids and it's driving you nuts, whether you have no help and you're under financial struggle, you know, none of that really matters when it comes to the shift. It only matters what you think. And I'm here as a brother of light to reach out to any one of you who are seeking an understanding, who are seeking deeper awareness. I am confirming the fact that you need to invest in yourself right about now. To meditate, to pray, to give yourself some quiet time every day, even if it's for a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Read a book, enlighten yourself, inspire yourself, raise your consciousness. Don't just expect God or this hidden energy to do it for you. It doesn't work that way. You came here to earth. We all came here to earth for a purpose. But you're not going to discover that purpose sitting on the couch, flicking to the TV, waiting for an answer, waiting for direction. No, you need to get out, get up. Get up and get out, out of your box. And expand that awareness. Invest in yourself. Buy some books. Go through links. You can fish through Facebook. And like I said, I'm sharing you my link, Elio Zapata on Facebook. Add yourself, man. And trust me, you will have access to a lot of sources of information, man. Ranging from your spiritual to the physical, political, the economical, all of it. And as much as we can, everything current. You see? Now, this session is going to be short, not like our normal 2-hour sessions or hour sessions like before, because I just want to get to the point for now. We're working on some projects. This is just a sample audio that we're putting out there so people understand that some of us are taking that extra step to reach out to the rest of us in these times, because they are going to be rough and bumpy still. But at the same time, I'm letting you know that we're making a difference. For all of you raising your consciousness, for all of you putting out positive energy and trying hard to be positive regardless of how difficult it is, you are making a difference. Trust me, you are making a difference. If if anything, you're maintaining healthier than you would if you were negative. And right now, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are not going to make the shift. They're dying right now. Bodies are dying because their energies are so negative that they're attracting their own demise. So please understand that this is very serious. This audio has to do with who we are at a higher level, okay? Right now, there's a lot of reports of UFO activity all over the world, and it's amazing. And it's a bit exciting, although I know I can expect that some of that UFO activity has been military by humans, run by humans, but at the same time, a lot of it has not. And I'm really confident that we are being watched, but for positive reasons. From my understanding, yes, the military, civil government has had contact with the alien beings or people of higher dimensions, but of the dark side, and have had treaties and contracts and all this, when it's gone sour and whatnot, and that's why we have a lot of the problems that we have today. But again, because of the times that we're in, there are those beings of higher dimensions that work for the light, that are of the light, and are ready to assist us. As a matter of fact, they're assisting us every day. And if you learn to communicate with these higher beings, with your higher self, again, if you have questions of anything I'm speaking, feel free to add yourself and write me a message at my site on Facebook, Elio Zapata. All right. Now, again, every one of us has the power to communicate with our higher selves, that which you think is God, the UFOs, the alien beings, whatnot. You know, I'm not gonna go into details now, but I'm just sharing with you that ability you do have inside of you right now. And so you just gotta learn how to trust, you know, and forget about doubt. But again, with the UFO activity, with the wars, with the unnecessary wars, with the budget, the deficit reaching levels beyond imagination, yeah, we are in some interesting times. Now, with that, I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to listen to this quick show. But if you can share this, and if you can digest this little by little and actually allow it to inspire you to do more research, then I thank you, because everyone's effort counts right about now. 2012 is around the corner. Don't wait for it. It's already here. When I say here, it means 2011 is going to finish before your eyes, because again, we're in May already. Half the year is almost up. So take it very seriously. We're looking forward to those of us that are already aware of what's happening and the changes that are taking place, especially by the earth. We're very excited because we're getting ready for a positive future, and that's a beautiful thing, because we all are seeing it. We all that have deep intuitive knowing are more than sure that it's coming to pass. All right, it's gonna be a beautiful time, but we need to wake up, and you need to do your part. All right, and I'm excited to be a brother and lend out a hand, because that's what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? So again, with that, we're gonna drop this session here. But I'm glad that you took the time to listen to it. And this again is Pt.2 with my boy DJ Noriega dropping the beats. And we're gonna continue these shows in the future, and stronger than ever. We're working on a few more projects. We're gonna make it a little more easier. But I'm looking forward to the next session, because it's gonna just reach out and allow and be as a guide. You see what I'm saying? With the information that we hope to bring with the next session, it should serve as tools and guides for each one of us to reach the next step, because the journey is not over yet. You didn't come here just to be a slave, a good working individual. Not at all, man. Not at all. And for the problems that you may have in your hands, remember, we didn't come here to deal with problems. We came here to discover solutions to how to survive, and how to exist, and how to appreciate life. But you're not gonna do it when you don't step out of the box. So step out of the box. Little by little, reach out to everybody. Raise your consciousness, you know what I'm saying? Raise your energy level. Show love. Appreciate your parents. Appreciate your kids, for as bad as they may be or they may seem. Again, there's a lot of negative influence. So beware of that, man. And have more patience with everybody. Por favor, reach out to one another. And we leave it on that note. This is Pt.2. I am awake. Are you awake?